His neck was burning. He was turning almost the entire lap, and by his own admission, it was more intense than anything he was used to. When the car slid sideways, it felt manageable, because he wasn't carrying 180 miles per hour into the corner. 1 month before this moment, he had never driven this car. That man is Garrett Mitchell, known to 4.6 million subscribers as Cleetus McFarland. He now holds a NASCAR developmental seat, a brand new race car, and a decision that not everyone around him agreed with. Mitchell purchased a number 33 Pro late model, a straight-rail chassis built by Port City Race Cars, prepared by Rhett Jones Racing, the same team behind his best ARCA finish to date. He announced his own late model racing series, running alongside his existing Crown Vic Tour. The debut event is set for August 15 at Berlin Raceway in Michigan, paying $20,000 to the winner. He already owns the Freedom Factory and commands a massive audience. Now he owns the car, the venue, and the seat. Before we go further, if this is your first time on NASCAR Voltage, we're closing in on 500 subscribers, and every one of you helps this channel keep digging into stories like this. If you want more breakdowns that go past the headlines, hitting subscribe and dropping a like genuinely helps. Your support is what allows us to keep bringing this content to you. This looks like a content creator having fun with a new toy. It isn't. This is a driver trying to outrun a clock, and the person who told him that clock was running was Dale Earnhardt Jr. On superspeedways, Mitchell has performed at a level that surprised people inside the sport. He posted top 10 finishes at Talladega and Charlotte in ARCA during 2025. In spring 2026, he finished runner-up at Talladega, beaten only by Andy Jankowiak. He also claimed a pole position at Michigan International Speedway. Everywhere else, the results tell a different story. At his NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series debut at Daytona in February 2026, he crashed and finished 37th. At his NASCAR O'Reilly Series debut at Rockingham in April 2026, he endured a rough afternoon. At Nashville in May 2026, rain wiped out qualifying, he started last, and finished 32nd, laps down. In 2 years, Mitchell has made only 7 ARCA starts. That is not enough laps, not enough traffic, not enough door-to-door racecraft, and he has said as much himself. McFarland said, "Racing around a lot of cars, close quarters, that's the type of stuff where you just can't get good at it unless you do it a lot." The warnings came in 3 stages, each blunter than the last. After the Daytona crash, Dale Earnhardt Jr. welcomed him onto his podcast and treated the wreck as ordinary growing pains, the kind even veteran drivers have experienced. That was the soft version. The second warning came at the Nashville Fairgrounds, and it was far more direct. Earnhardt Jr. said, he should absolutely be going to local short tracks and getting in anything he can and just getting laps. He doesn't have to be winning. He just needs to go race. That gap between elite superspeedway pace and short track inexperience is the exact problem Mitchell now says he is trying to fix. 7 starts is a small sample for any driver preparing to race against the sport's best at NASCAR's highest levels. That shortage of experience is precisely what pushed Dale Earnhardt Jr. to speak up, not once, but 3 separate times. The third warning arrived after the disappointing run at Nashville Superspeedway, and this time there was no cushion at all. Earnhardt Jr. said, if he's in it to have fun, run good, and still learn at the same rate, you can go do that in the ARCA series. He's got a pro late model that he built. Go run that. I mean, he's got a racetrack. I would be at that racetrack running laps, like right now, on a Tuesday, he could be just running sets of tires at his track. It wasn't only Earnhardt Jr. raising concerns. NASCAR itself weighed in through official channels. Mike Probst, speaking on the Hauler Talk podcast, said, "We're not saying no, but there is more that we would like to see out of Cleetus before we would approve him for Talladega." That statement matters because it comes directly from NASCAR, not from commentary or speculation. Mitchell was not just receiving advice from one mentor. He was being told, in 3 separate ways, by 3 separate voices, his mentor, the sport's most visible ambassador, and NASCAR's own leadership, that he was not yet ready for the level he wants to reach. His response wasn't to argue. It was to sell a jet boat. That decision shifts the story from driver to owner. Mitchell is not simply entering late model racing as a competitor. He is hosting the series himself, on his own track, through his own promotion, time to run alongside events he already controls. The Berlin Raceway debut pays $20,000 to win, enough to draw a serious, competitive entry list. He has also floated converting his Pro Late model to Super Late model specification, which would widen the range of events he could enter without purchasing a second chassis. To help fund the program, he reportedly sold his jet boat, a notable move for a creator known for expensive machines, choosing instead to put money into grassroots racing. McFarland said, "This thing is way better than all of the other cars I've been driving. It doesn't have so much horsepower that you instantly get in trouble all the time." He also said, "Everyone told me that these Pro Late models are Southwest fun to drive. I'll get a lot of experience for a lot cheaper than what I have been doing, which I still plan to do." Richard Childress Racing announced Mitchell for a 2-year part-time developmental deal, driving the number 33 Tommy's Express Chevrolet. Mitchell described this as more than a novelty appearance, saying, "I think my future in NASCAR looks a lot longer now." The connection between these two worlds became visible when 80-year-old Richard Childress got back behind the wheel for one of McFarland's Crown Vic events at Stafford, his first time racing in over 40 years. Mitchell's next scheduled NASCAR national start is the Truck Series race at Talladega on October 23. Berlin Raceway, August 15. One race, against short-track regulars who have competed on that bullring for years, while Mitchell enters with roughly one test day and about a month of ownership behind him. A poor finish will not prove Earnhardt Jr. was right. A strong finish will not prove Mitchell is ready for Talladega. The actual question isn't whether he can drive, it's whose plan is correct. NASCAR did not clear him for Talladega. Dale Earnhardt Jr. told him to slow down. He sold a jet boat instead. In 5 days, the answer begins to take shape on track. If this breakdown gave you a clearer picture of what's really happening, that's exactly the kind of story NASCAR Voltage is built around. We're closing in on 500 subscribers, and reaching that number means more of these deep dive breakdowns. Subscribe, drop a like, and comment which side of the argument you're on. Share this with another NASCAR fan who wants the full story, not just the headline. If you enjoy real NASCAR breakdowns like this, you'll like what's coming next.